Alright, what is going on, guys? It's Nick Plans, and I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a best point guards of all time tier list on the tier maker site that everybody uses for every type of tier list. But before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you guys for so much support lately. I really appreciate it. We have been able to gain 6 or so subs in the past couple of days, so I really appreciate it. I think we're at about 77 now, so we're almost only 20 off from hitting our goal of 100 by my birthday on April 29th. So if you guys haven't subscribed already, please consider hitting that sub button and smashing the bell so you never miss an upload. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. And so the first one we got here is Chauncey Billups. Now Chauncey won a title. Was he hold on a second, was he on the Clippers at some point too? Or am I tripping? I think he was on the Clippers too. What I'm gonna do to help with this lineup is I'm going to, on my phone here, pull up Basketball Reference and kind of look through all that type of stuff, like to get a better feel for the accumulative stats, I guess is the best way to look at it. So he won a championship, 3-time All-NBA and a 5-time All-Star. Not bad. 15 points a game, total rebounds per game 2.9, and 5 assists. You know, solid numbers all around. All right, I'm gonna give Chauncey, I think, a B for now, because maybe I'll move him around. Like, yeah, he has a title, he's a 5-time All-Star, but his numbers aren't anything absolutely insane, so I think that's probably the best place for me to put him. Next up, we got, I think that's Bob Cousy, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So Bob Cousy, he's in the Hall of Fame, so that's one. He's a 13-time All-Star. He's an 8-time assist champ, 6-time NBA champ, 12-time All-NBA, 2-time All-Star MVP, and an MVP from 56 and 57, 13-time All-Star. I mean, shit, you gotta put him A, right? Or S, I mean, right? Like, 6-time NBA champ, you don't get much better than that. Chris Paul, I don't even really need to look up much. I think he's A tier. I think he's a better point guard than Chauncey Billups, although he hasn't won a title yet. I think he will eventually before he retires. I'm gonna give Chris Paul an A, maybe even an, I don't think I could put him an S. I'm gonna give him an A. So obviously next up we have Steph Curry here. I don't think that's really a debate. S tier, not even close. Like, there's a reason why, like, this dude changed the way we play basketball. Obviously, 6-time All-NBA, 2-time MVP, 3-time NBA champ. He was an All-Rookie in 2010. Steals champ in 2015-16, which I actually didn't know about. Scoring champion in 15-16. The man is on the man is the greatest shooter of all time, and he's on pace to have the most threes of all time. So I think that's a pretty easy S tier. Now, next, Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose is like my second favorite player of all time, so it's gonna hurt me. But, like, I feel like B is where you have to put him, because the man's won an MVP. So think about it this way: he's a 3-time All-Star. He was an All-NBA in 2010, 2011. He was Rookie of the Year 2008 and 2009. He was also an All-Rookie there, and he was the 2010-11 MVP. Yeah, he hasn't gotten back completely from where he was at his MVP level, but you cannot tell me that your career averages of 18.6 points per game, 3.4 boards, and 5.5 assists aren't at least B tier worthy. Like, this man was a demon. This man was a demon. And I truly think, since leaving Chicago, I thought him being in Detroit was one of the better things for him, because I feel like in Minnesota, like, he did well, but then he had that 50-point game or whatever. But other than that, like, he thought he played okay. He went to the Pistons. He was doing pretty damn good for the Pistons, and now on the Knicks, he's doing great, helping a playoff team. So I think B tier for Derrick Rose. So up next, we got Damien Lillard. This is a hard one for me, because Lillard is so goddamn good, but he hasn't done much. You know what I mean? Like, 6-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA. He was an All-Rookie team in 2012 and 13. He was the Rookie of the Year. Legitimately, Derrick Rose, as of right now, probably has more accomplishments than him. However, Dame is having a better career than Derrick Rose, so I think I'm gonna have to put Dame in A for now. Maybe move him down to B, because he hasn't really accomplished anything. Like, numbers, you know, they the numbers are there, but like he hasn't done much, I feel like. So now we got Dave Bing. Now Dave Bing, he's in the Hall of Fame, 7-time All-Star, scoring champion, 3-time All-NBA, All-Rookie, All-Star MVP, and he was the Rookie of the Year. Hasn't won a title. Career averages of 20 points per game, 3.8 rebounds, and 6 assists. Man, it's like... And again, a lot of these are my opinions based off of like statistics. Like, again, I'm only 20 years old, or I'm about to be 20 years old. I don't know too much about these older players, so like that's why I definitely need basketball reference for this. But for guys like Steph Curry, Damien Lillard, Chris Paul, Derrick Rose, I like know based off of how much I've watched them play and their awards and all that stuff. So there's that. Dave Bing, like, he's in the Hall of Fame, so it's like kind of hard to put him anywhere, but like I feel like B. I feel like B, maybe. Again, I'm trying to justify Derrick Rose being here. I think the only thing that really justifies him being there as of right now is that he has an MVP. This guy doesn't. This guy doesn't. This guy doesn't. This guy doesn't. So I think Derrick Rose having an MVP validates him being a B tier. I think this is Dennis Johnson, if I'm not mistaken. If I am not mistaken. Yeah, that's Dennis Johnson. Okay, so Hall of Fame, 5-time All-Star, 9-time All-Defensive Team, Finals MVP in 78-79, 3-time NBA champ, 2-time All-NBA. I mean, shit, you gotta put him in at least A, right? Okay, I think A, at least you gotta put him in A tier. At least. His career stats, only 14 points per game, about 4 rebounds and 5 assists. But, like, his accolades, I feel like, help bump up there. Like, he's in the Hall of Fame for a reason. He's a 3-time champ for a reason. 9-time All-Defensive. I don't know. I think Dennis Johnson is the best option for that. And who is that? I'm drawing a blank on who that is. That's Earl Monroe. Oh, okay. All right. I'm not an idiot. I know who Earl Monroe is. I just couldn't tell by the picture because, and also I'm used to thinking of him being on the Wizards. That's what threw me off. All right. So let's pull up Basketball Reference again. Again, I know who he is. Don't know enough about him to make a good assessment off of the top of my head. So we got Hall of Famer. He's a 1-time champ, 1-time All-NBA, 1-time All-Rookie, 4-time All-Star. I don't know if I said that. And Rookie of the Year. 18.8 points per game, 3.9 assists, 3 rebounds. I mean, he's in the Hall of Fame. You gotta at least put him B. Like, he hasn't done anything extraordinary. Like, yeah, he won an NBA championship. He's in the Hall of Fame. But that's about it. That's about it. Like, I feel like Earl, you gotta... And again, I'm gonna get a bunch of hate saying I'm disrespecting the old guy, the greats of the old or whatever. I'm basing it statistically. So, Walt Frazier is up next. Now, let's see. Walt Frazier, Hall of Fame, 7-time All-Star, 2-time champ, and Finals MVP, 7-time All-Defensive, 6-time All-NBA, and an All-Rookie, with a career averages of 18.9 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, shit, you gotta at least give him... He's got two championships. That's 2 more than, like, any of these guys. Well, he's got 1. I think it said he had 1, and he has 1, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So he's got more, and his points per game are about the same as Earl's, but he has more finals. I don't know. I feel like A tier makes sense for him. So now we got Tim Hardaway Senior. I think it's Tim Hardaway Senior, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Okay, so 5-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA, and an All-Rookie team. He's done less than all these guys, so I think it's valid to put him in C. And again, that's no disrespect to him. I think it is valid to put him in C. Next up, we got JoJo White. Alright, so Hall of Fame, that's already got one going for him. 2-time champ, 2-time All-NBA, 7-time All-Star, All-Rookie, and Finals MVP of a year. 17 points per game, 4.9 assists, 4 rebounds. Again, he's done more already than half of these guys. You gotta put JoJo White, like it's like statistically, he's averaging a little bit less points than like all of these guys, but he has another championship, and I don't know. I feel like I would put him in low A, high B tier. So I'm just going to throw him in... Shit, this is hard, man. I'll throw him in... We'll throw him in an A for now, I guess. And next we got Kevin Johnson. So let's see what we got here. 3-time All-Star, 5-time NBA, and a Most Improved. See, he's done about as much as Tim Hardaway has. Next up, we got Jason Kidd. All right, so Hall of Fame, 10-time All-Star, 5-time assist champ, 2011 NBA champ, 6-time All-NBA, Rookie of the Year, All-Rookie Team, 9-time All-Defensive. This man's accomplished so much, but it's kind of crazy to me because it's like these guys. You know, I gotta put Jason Kidd in A tier. I think that's probably the best spot for him. Kyrie Irving, as of right now, I'm gonna also say A tier. I think because his career isn't done. He's already won a finals. He's a 7-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA, All-Rookie, All-Star MVP, which doesn't really mean much, and a Rookie of the Year. His career averages are 22 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. Oops, sorry. I feel like that's a valid spot for him. I feel like A tier is where Kyrie belongs. Is that Lenny Wilkins? Yeah, all right. So 19's Lenny Wilkins, and I'm going to keep it a buck with you guys. I know the least out of anyone on this list, or I know the least about anyone on this list with Lenny Wilkins. So this is going to be an important one here. So Hall of Fame, 9-time All-Star, assist champ, and an All-Star MVP, 16 points per game, 4.7 rebounds, almost 7 assists. Hasn't accomplished too much. I mean, I guess I could throw him in C tier. I don't think I'm gonna really get anyone in D. Is that Oscar? Oscar, I feel like you gotta throw an S, right? I feel like you gotta throw Oscar an S. Like, I don't... Hall of Fame, 3-time All-Star MVP, Rookie of the Year, 11-time All-NBA, a champ, 12-time All-Star, and a 6-time assist champ. 25 points per game, 7.5 rebounds, 9.5 assists. I don't think you need much more argument for putting Oscar Robertson S tier. Magic Johnson, also S tier. Mark Price. Now, I know a good amount about Mark Price, but I don't know too much about what he's like won. 4-time All-Star, 4-time All-NBA. 15 points per... I mean, he's done less than these guys, I think. So I think D tier might be his spot. D tier, I guess. And again, everyone on this list is not necessarily... Like, if you're on D tier, doesn't mean you're a bad point guard, obviously. There's a reason, like, Mark Price is one of the most well-known, like, point guards, period. So next up, we got Maurice Cheeks for the Sixers. So Hall of Fame, NBA champ, 5-time All-Defensive, and 4-time All-Star. 11 points per game, 3 rebounds, about 7 assists. Since he's a champ and a 5-time defensive team, like, I feel like B, I guess? B? I feel like that's a valid spot for him. So next we got Steve Nash. Now Nash, I have a feeling I ended up putting up an S tier. Because, 5-time assist champ, 2-time MVP, 8-time All-Star. I just can't believe this dude never won a title. Like that, that's absurd to me. Steve Nash, I just feel like is in the upper, like, he doesn't have a title, but he has 2 MVPs. He's in the Hall of Fame. He's a 5-time assist champ. He doesn't have a title, but I still feel like Nash is like that dude. So I feel like you have to put him in that tier. And I believe the guy up next is Nate Archibald, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so Hall of Fame, 6-time All-Star, scoring champ, assist champ, NBA champ, 5-time All-Star, and All-Star MVP. He's got 1 championship. I don't know. He's got a championship, All-Star MVP, 18.8 points per game, 7.4 assists. I'll give Nate Archibald S. I think Nate Archibald deserves S. Gary Payton. Alright. So Hall of Fame, 9-time All-Defensive, All-Rookie, Defensive Player of the Year, 9-time All-Star, 9-time NBA, NBA champ, Steals champ, 16.6 points per game. I think you got to give Gary Payton also S, or A tier. Next up, we got Penny. Alright, so 4-time All-Star, 3-time All-NBA, and an All-Rookie team. 15 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, and 5 assists. He hasn't accomplished as much as some of these other guys, but we know how amazing of a player Penny was. I feel like you got to put him at least B. At the end of this video, I am going to go through and kind of like rearrange some things possibly. So next up, we got Rondo, who I feel like is an automatic like C for me personally. 4-time All-Star, 3-time assist champ, steals champ, 4-time All-Defensive, 2-time NBA champ. Rondo, I think he's B. I think he's B. Like, you can make a lot of arguments for a lot of these guys being ahead of others. I just feel like Rondo, he's not C tier, but I don't think he's good enough to do S tier. The dude's only averaging 10 points a game, yet he does average 8.2 assists throughout his career. I don't know. And again, I'm not claiming to be any like expert on basketball or any of that shit. All right, Stockton, S tier. Like, just not even a debate. So Hall of Fame, 12-time All-Star, 2-time NBA champ, assist champ, All-Rookie Team, Finals MVP, 5-time All-Star, 19.2 points per game. I don't even know why I had to pull this up. No, I did. S. Unbelievable. Tony Parker, I feel like B, but let me just look at everything in full. So Tony Parker, 6-time All-Star, 4-time champ, 4-time All-NBA, Finals MVP in 06, All-Rookie Team, 15 points per game, about 3 rebounds, and a little bit over 5.5 assists per game. I feel like you gotta put Tony in A. I mean, he's a 4-time champ for a reason. Like, the man's unbelievable. Westbrook might make a lot of people mad. A tier. No one in like NBA history has done what he has done other than Oscar. When it like triple doubles, scoring champ, like, so 9-time All-Star, 2-time scoring champ, 2-time assist champ, 2-time All-Star MVP, All-Rookie, 9-time All-NBA, and MVP, and he averaged a triple double in what, 3 consecutive seasons, right? Yeah, for 17, 18, and 19, averaged 3 straight triple doubles. I don't think you could make the argument of him being any lower than A tier. So there's that. And last on our list, but certainly not least, Jerry West, Hall of Fame, 14-time All-Star, 12-time All-NBA, assist champ, NBA champ once, which for some reason I thought there was more, All-Star MVP, Finals MVP, scoring champ, 27 points per game. This is another not even debatable S tier. So for me, I think it's definitely pretty easy to come up with the S tiers. I don't think it's very debatable for the S tiers. A and B are definitely a lot more like, you know what? I don't think I could validate making Mark Price that low. I don't think there's a single D on this list. And again, Derrick Rose might be a little bit of bias here for me. It's just some of these guys. Kyrie Irving's another one that might be a little bit of a bias for some people, but I don't think we've seen anyone really like Kyrie Irving. The man's unbelievable. I don't think you can make arguments for Cousy not being here, for Curry not being here, Oscar, Magic, Nash, Stockton, Isaiah, and Jerry West not being here. Some of these guys you could like debate moving up and down. Like definitely let me know down in the comments below like what you guys think, because I basically based it off of achievements and statistics is what I did. Maybe a little bit of personal favorites, but what I really tried to do was keep an open mind of statistics, achievements, and that type of thing. So you could sure make an argument for like a guy like Gary Payton, maybe getting moved a tier or something. I don't know why I picked Gary Payton. It was the first one I looked at. You could probably pick a guy like Damien Lillard and move him down to B, because he hasn't really accomplished much, but he has the stats better than half of these guys in S tier. So it's like, you could really make arguments for a lot of things. Same thing with Chris Paul. In my opinion, he's just the definition of a perfect leader, floor general guy that's going to get you wins no matter where you are. So it's like look what he did for the Thunder last year. Hold on, look, that's my boys, the Thunder. We had like a 0.5%. I don't know why I'm looking at my PlayStation camera as if I'm streaming. We had like a 0.5% chance of making the playoffs last year, and we ended up making it, which I was like, what does that tell you about the type of leadership that Chris Paul brings? And again, you could definitely make arguments for a lot of these. You could definitely make an argument that Rondo is A. I personally don't think he is. You can make an argument for Kid being S probably if you wanted to, but again, Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. If I'm missing anyone, again, this was the best one that I could find off of tiermaker.com. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.